This is the 2021 Startup Class Introduction video for David Farnell's Freshman English 3 or 4 Interactive English course. Hello, my name is David Farnell, and this is the Startup Class for Interactive English. I know you're watching a lot of videos, so I'll try not to talk too much. If you can't watch this video, then you can just read the transcript document, which has the same words as the video. I've split this into two videos. Video 1, the introduction to the course, that's this one, and video 2, the lesson. You don't need to watch video 2 if you don't join this course, but if you do join the course, be sure to watch video 2 because there are assignments plus a quiz in lesson 2. Here is an outline of this video. Mostly, we will look at the syllabus, but there are a few other things I want to tell you. First of all, I want to talk about how university English courses are different from high school. For many high school students, the goal of studying English is to pass entrance exams. The problem with that is, it does not prepare students to actually use English to communicate with people from around the world. We are going to try to focus on learning English that you can use to talk to people, not just to pass exams. Something that I want you to understand, however, is that I am here to help you learn, but you are responsible for your learning. I will give you the tools. You must pick them up and use them. Passive learning means sitting and listening, maybe falling asleep while the teacher talks and talks. That's not good learning. You will learn much more by actively learning. That is, you will use English, and by using it, you will learn it much better. What is interactive English? This course is one of the freshman English courses called Interactive English. That means that you will be learning to interact with people, so you will be interacting with other students and with me in every lesson. In the syllabus of this course, it says, this course will focus on speaking skills. Students must attend each week, ready to ask and answer questions and cooperate in pair and group activities. There will be short quizzes covering homework assignments. Students will do presentations and there will be conversation tests. Now, let's pause and think about what it means to attend each week ready to ask and answer questions. Whether we have our class face-to-face or online, I want you to come to the lesson. If you don't come, you will miss important things because every week we will be having activities. Missing a week will make it harder for you to do well. These are the goals we will be trying to reach this semester. After finishing this English course, students who participate actively in class will have improved English skills for 1. Conversations about a wide range of topics, 2. Everyday speaking tasks, 3. Preparing and performing public presentations, 4. Improved vocabulary and fluency. If you come to class, participate actively, and do the homework, you should improve in all those areas. There are 2 more important things that I want you to learn in this course, however. First, I want you to become active learners. Learners who don't wait to be given information and skills. Passive learners allow information to be brought to them. Active learners seek out information. They don't wait, they try to learn and choose to participate in learning by reaching for it. The second thing is this: I want you to make mistakes. What? Make mistakes? Yes, that's right. I want you to stop being afraid of making mistakes, because mistakes are how we learn anything. Mistakes are an important part of the learning process. When you try to do something new, of course you'll make mistakes, but when you make a mistake, you can see how to improve. Also, your teacher can see where you need help. If you never speak, the teacher will never know you need help, and you won't get any help. Now, what will we be doing during this course? Here are the things you'll be graded on. 20 points for active participation, 40 points for weekly quizzes, 20 points for presentations. There's 2 of them, they are 10 points each, and 20 points for conversation tests, 2 tests, 10 points each. There's no end-of-term exam, no teiki shiken, during the official term exam period. Okay, let's look at some explanations about these things. First, some simple class rules. Students should bring their textbooks, dictionaries, and writing materials to every lesson. Students must participate fully and listen when the teacher is speaking or when other students are asking questions or making presentations. Students who do not participate well or who make it difficult for other students to learn will lose points. Students should contact the teacher as soon as possible if they're going to miss class, be late, or need to leave early. They should give a good reason in English. Next, what is active participation? Active participation will include class activity, helping other students with presentations and conversation test practice, asking and answering questions, doing online practice, and commenting on online forums. I will explain these things later, and I'll make videos to help you understand them after you join the class. Quizzes will be online, open book, and easy for students who have done the homework. The lowest 4 quizzes will be deleted. Only the best 10 scores will be counted. Therefore, there will be no makeup quizzes. Students who miss a quiz will get 0. And now, presentations and conversation tests. Remember, there will be 2 of each. Students who are late for the presentations or conversation tests will lose 3 points for 1 week late and 6 for more than 1 week. Students with a good reason will not lose points, but they should contact the teacher as soon as possible. A note on cheating. Students' work must be their own work. Students who plagiarize or cheat will face large penalties, a score of 0 and minus 10 points to the student's overall score. The penalty will double each time. That is, if you cheat twice, the second time will be 0 and minus 20 points for a total of 2 zeros and minus 30 points. And finally, no late work will be accepted after the final lesson without a very good reason. If you have a good reason, it's okay, but you need to contact me as soon as possible. I don't want to give you too much information in this introduction, so I'm going to make some other short videos like how to do forums on Moodle, or how to do quizzes, how to do presentations, and so on. Don't worry, I'll make it all very clear. Let's look at something I skipped earlier. Every week, students should preview the parts of the textbook that we will be covering and review what we have covered, and also do the online homework and listening. Previewing includes answering the questions that are possible to answer outside of class, and being ready to ask questions about anything you do not understand. Time, about 1 hour per week. In most weeks, there will also be preparation for presentations or conversation tests. Time, another 30 minutes to 1 hour each week. Now, does that mean you'll be studying 2 hours per week for this course? Probably not. Some weeks you will have a lot to do, and some weeks not so much. And some students will be able to study faster than other students. Some students will want to study more or less. Just make sure you study enough to learn what you need to learn that week, and you will be fine. The important thing is you need to prepare outside of class so that in class you are ready to ask and answer questions and to do activities with the other students. Here is our textbook. The title is Evolve 2A. The A is important. Don't buy the wrong book. If you are in my course for the spring semester, please buy the book in April, before classes begin. If you are in the fall semester, you should buy it during summer vacation. This textbook has an online component called Evolve Practice Extra. With that, you will be able to study and see your progress outside of class. It has a lot of activities that will help you learn and get you ready for the quizzes. You have to register for it. I will make a short video later to show you how to do it. Here's our schedule. Now, we don't know what might happen in the world, so things might change, but this is our plan. Here are some important points. We will have a quiz every lesson, starting with lesson 2. The quizzes will be online, and they are pretty simple. Don't forget to do them. Since they're online, you can do them even if you can't come to the lesson. We'll start working on presentation 1 in lesson 2. It will be short and simple, but you'll learn some new things while you do it. We'll work on it in lessons 3 and 4. Everybody will have their presentation ready for lesson 5. If it's not ready, it will be late. We'll start working on presentation 2 in lesson 9, and it needs to be ready by lesson 12. We'll start practicing for conversation tests in lesson 6, and practice in lesson 7 too. Conversation test 1 will be in lesson 8. We'll start practicing for conversation test 2 in lesson 12, and we'll have conversation test 2 in lesson 14. Like I said before, I will accept late presentations and conversation tests, but there will be penalties if you don't have a good reason. And I will not accept anything after lesson 15 unless you have a very good reason. Also, our course doesn't have a final exam. What do you need for this course? you need to buy a new textbook, not a used one. The reason is because each textbook has a code for registering for the Practice Extra online study. If you buy a used book, you won't be able to register. You should always have some paper and a pen or pencil ready for class, whether it is in the classroom or online. Do you have a PC? If you don't, you should buy one. I know they're expensive, but you can get one from a used PC shop that will be almost as good as new, and it will be inexpensive. As a university student, you will have a hard time with all of your courses if you try to use only a smartphone. I won't force you to get a computer, but as your teacher, my strong advice is get a computer. You don't really need a separate dictionary if you have a computer or smartphone, but some people really like to have one. If you use the internet, though, you can look up the meanings of words pretty easily. You can also use a smartphone app. Everybody needs a study place. Choose somewhere you can use whenever you need it, with a comfortable chair and desk that's not noisy. I know that not everyone has a place like that, but it will really help you if you do. During the semester, I will share music that you can listen to help you study. And finally, a positive attitude. Here are two things I hear from students all the time. I'm not good at English, and I don't like English. Please, try to take those words, crush them into a little ball, and throw them in the trash. First of all, you know a lot of English. You've already studied English for years, and if you had to speak it, you would find out that you could speak more than you think, I'm sure. Second, why don't you like English? Because you've been learning it just to pass exams. Let's focus on learning English for communication with people around the world. For that, you need speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And like I said before, you need to make mistakes. Making mistakes is a good thing because the only way you can learn English is by using English. And when you use English, you'll make mistakes sometimes. Don't be scared of that. When you make mistakes, you learn. Students often ask me how to learn English outside of class. There are many, many things you can do. Here are a few of them. You can listen to English by using movies and TV shows, YouTube videos, podcasts, and so on. You can read English by reading graded readers. Our library has many, thousands of graded readers. And you can watch TV shows with English subtitles and listen to songs with the lyrics on the screen. And you can read online news. You can write English. You can post in English on social media and make international friends. You can speak English. Come to English Plaza. English Plaza is something special our university has so students can practice speaking English and have fun. You can also use free voice chat to talk with international students. Thank you for watching this video. I know learning a language is hard. It takes a lot of work, but it can also be fun, and it will be very useful in your life. So, let's work together. If you have trouble, please let me know, and I'll try to help. And if you feel stress or frustration or fear, let me know. Sometimes life is hard, but I believe in you. I know you can do this. See you in class.